Well, Manny Pacquiao for years had transcended the sport and became a star. What many people never knew about Manny Pacquiao was how Manny Pacquiao was Manny Pacquiao. This is somebody who came from like 105 pounds. That had never been done before in life. To come from that light of a weight to where he is today, oh man, they had spammed up my page something crazy. But anyway, going back to what we were talking about, to come from that kind of weight class to where you are now, that is essentially the goal of many people in boxing, but they never have achieved it. It's so difficult. To come from 105 pounds and to be able to go through that many straw weights and bantam weights. Well, you can't box as a president of the Philippines, but if some miracle he don't win the election, yeah, he'll be back to boxing. But as of right now, I was just reflecting on his career and all the other times when he was never supposed to be anything. You know, everybody has a rags to riches story. But this is like extreme poverty to eating your own dog type of poverty. But it is what it is. But that's what it reflected at the time. Pacquiao beat some of the best in the game. And it all started when he beat, I think, Junko. He won a fight he wasn't supposed to win as a last minute replacement on HBO. Then when he got the shot at Antonio Barrera, and Barrera was supposed to beat him, and he basically made Barrera quit. And a star was born. The thing about Manny Pacquiao that made him exciting to people was that he was a ball of energy. He had his own style of fighting. Come on. It's not a style that you would teach others to do. Come on. It's not a style that you teach others because you can't teach it. It's all instinctive. But he was getting results that they like. Manny would get knockouts. Manny would get stoppages. So people love to see the knockout. People love to see stoppages. So as long as you see these things, this is going to be the results. Hello? I'm back. Now, Manny Pacquiao. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Pacquiao was getting the kind of results that fans and people around would love. He beat all the flyweights, the Moraleses, even though most of them were past their prime. Top Rank did a very good job of moving him in the right direction, keeping him away from people that wouldn't make him look spectacular. No, I never said Pacquiao would beat Errol Spence. I'm like, he had a fighting chance. He had a better chance at Spence than he did with Ugas. Mm-hmm. Well, they're not a mockery of it. The game of boxing's a mess right now because of COVID. The development of certain talented fighters, and boxing is based on attendance more than pay-per-view. You need people to witness these up-and-coming fighters, and then you got a year where can't nobody go to the events. It's going to create a problem. Well, they did that to build Manny Pacquiao up to the mega fights. They sweated down Miguel Cotto. They sweated down Oscar De La Hoya so that Pacquiao could look good beating him, which he did. They defeated all these guys. Yeah, well, Pacquiao had what? Yeah, but when he started beating guys like Margarito and he started gaining upper muscle mass, but not losing any speed, his power increased. A lot of people had questions about him and the doping in the sport. That all changed. When Floyd Mayweather implemented the infamous come on, the infamous USADA testing. Now, granted, when the USADA testing was done, everybody ran with it. Fight was postponed. Him running away from the test never looked good. But yet, we were able to beat him. But during that process, he was knocked out by Marquez. He lost to Bradley, but he never lost his status as an elite fighter or a fan favorite fighter because he was a great person. He was nice. He always made time for people. And that is what it is. Come in now. No, come in. There you go. So that's when he had It was like 14 at that time. His title defenses. So when he lost, they didn't even care. Maybe 15 to 16, but they didn't really care at that time. I thought I had a Gatorade or something out here. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was great fights, whether you liked them or didn't. One thing, he did transcend the sport. But once he lost, he wasn't going to be the same anymore. It was all going to fade down because they saw what they wanted to see. That guy could crack. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's quite early. But much respect to MP, Manny Pacquiao. Thank you for being a good adversary. And good luck in the election.